Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. Hi. I'm in a completely different energy than I was earlier today. I didn't realize a lot of things. A lot of things came into perspective with the help of some friends, obviously. Nancy, I am having a great time. The intention that I set on this trip was to break down and break through paradigms, right? And there are good days, and there are days where I am lost in things. Hi, Danny. But the important thing is that when I find my way back to my spotlight, I come to all of you in an expanded way so that I may be able to share my knowledge and be able to share what I'm going through because I know that I am not alone. It has been proven to me time and time again that what I am going through and what I experience in this ascension journey is something that you are being hit with or will be hit with. When the land that you are standing on is crumbling beneath your feet, it's easy to think that you are going to be buried under a lot of shit that's not yours, or under a lot of shit that you didn't even sign up for. The old paradigm is fucking burning. Feel into that. Don't let my profanity get in your way. It's just a way of my passion expressing itself. The old paradigm is burning. This is something you cannot run from. We cannot run from. And I've put myself in a position that I cannot avoid anymore. Living outside of the new paradigm. And as I continue to take step after step after step in this new paradigm, I am faced with more and more opposition, bullshit, traps, confusion. And I want to share something because it's important and not because I want to blast someone. I'm not going to speak about who this is because this is a close family member of mine whom I love very much. But I put up this post, and a lot of you guys that are friends with me on Facebook have seen it, right? And I'm going to get to some readings and I'm going to get into it. But trust and believe these messages that I'm about to deliver today are important. Okay? I get that some people know how to show love by expressing worry and concern. I do not resonate with that. You should not walk into someone's home and disrespect their way of living. How is my life any different? Yes, I live and travel in my car. It may be a joke to you, but it's not to me. You may struggle to find validity in this path, but you are not doing it. I am. It's my life now. Asking me how long I can handle it or constantly sharing that you are worried about me speaks to your lack of faith in me and shows me you don't know me as well as you think you do. I am deconditioning. I am doing my own thing. I don't bother anyone for anything. I'm a superstar. It's so awkward saying it out loud. And my perception is the only one that matters. This is my life and it ain't going to change anytime soon. This is what freedom looks like, feels like, excuse me. I'm not salty, not even a little bit. Sour. I'm seeing the way we move and groove and realizing who is on the same dance floor as me and who's in a completely different ball. I will begin to ignore you if you hold this energy. I will still love you, but I will have to adjust my boundaries. Okay. Now that sparked a controversy because people that were in my life, and this wasn't just towards my family, this was a lot of different people, right? But there were people in my family who initially, in truth, gave me that energy and brought me into that awareness, right? Now, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys. And listen, I appreciate the validation, but that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is all the backlash, right? So I got a lot of support on that post, but I also got some backlash. And it also sparked an argument, which I ended up finding out later on was a way there's a particular entity, and I'm not trying to throw you guys all off, but there's a particular entity that has been, I want to say, in my family or around me or whatever. Um, and as I've been doing all of this work and clearing, and it's a very strong one, but not stronger than me, right? And its assignment, its goal is to keep me from reaching my potential because of all of the good that I may do, whatever, right? So here is the thing, right? How many of you guys have seen a post online where it says, if you need help, ask for it. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? Or, um, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling lost, ask for help, reach out, right? But the truth is that not everyone can hold that frequency. I can. And earlier today I was feeling wonky. And for those of you guys that were on my live, you know that I was saying things like, you guys come to my live and you depend on me to hold your strength when you can hold the strength for yourself. Now that is true, but I'm realizing that my journey, my path, my goal, if I can stop fucking fighting it so much and stop doubting myself and stop trying to control it with my masculine, and I'm telling you this is important for all of you, is to allow you guys to be able to frequency match to me, to be able to feel me, hear my words and feel into them, feel the warmth of my soul flame, and know what I'm here for and what I can do and what's possible for you, what you're here for. Stop it. There are two different paradigms when it comes to money. And for those of you guys that are struggling with money, or you feel like, you haven't been able to reach a certain uh, paradigm, it's because people may not agree because they don't see themselves doing you are doing out of fear of stepping out of their comfort zone. Exactly. Fear of false evidence appearing real. Yes. Continuing to be courageous. Yes. Continuing being fearless. Yes. Thank you. I will. And listen, there's no other, my soul is committed to this in every single way. And we're going to get into these readings. I'm going to, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Right. I'm sorry for your kitty, Stacy. But the truth is that there are two different paradigms when it comes to money. And the paradigm that people are operating in, where they're able to be successful in, is this: I'm going to give several pounds of my flesh in order to survive, in order to be able to say, right, I'm gonna carve away at myself until I fit into that mold that society or the matrix is asking for. I'm gonna make myself the matrix's bitch. And although they have a level of financial security, they are not abundant in the way that we feel, in the way that we receive, in the way that we frequency match to each other. Even this in itself is abundance, right? So with that being said, I want to kind of get into this reading because there's a lot of you guys right now that are being challenged, that are being tripped up, that are feeling lost emotionally, that are feeling confused, and your soul flame isn't all the way bright, right? But what I'm holding a frequency to that you can match to, that you have the opportunity to match to here, is the opportunity for us to play in the abundance of the new paradigm. The meek shall inherit the earth, and I am as meek as they fucking get, right? And I'm not talking about meek as in, ooh, don't come to me, I'm meek, right? I'm talking about meek as in, right, we are like birds, we fly above the matrix. All right, so I'm going to pull some collective messages. If you're interested in getting a reading within the flow that I am in, meaning you don't get to ask a question, but you get to receive a message based on the flow and the frequency and the expansion that I am in, then go ahead and share this if you haven't already, and I'll go ahead and read to those who I feel called to. Now, if you want a more extended reading and you want to support me on my journey, go ahead and donate whatever you feel is right. Either way, this is abundance. Let's go. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. We are so very blessed and fortunate and oh so elated as birds fly by. for this opportunity to connect, for this opportunity to deliver divine messages in this way, to give divine support and refuge to souls that are confused along their journey, but have a, that's okay, but have a deep calling and a deep um, well of wisdom, knowledge, and power. Yes. Oh, you were guided here, my. If you were guided here, you are to be here. Hello, Jaguar. Bruja. I love that. Guides, angels, ancestors. Thank you. Yeah. Again, with these multiple choices, right? Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or over analyzing. The energy of the old paradigm is like fucking quicksand, and it's trying to keep us all from moving forward. I am not the only one on a fucking journey. We're all on a journey. I am an expression of this journey in a more literal sense, right? I am boots on the ground right now. I am the one out here doing the damn thing because I have, because in many ways I feel like I have to, right? I owe it to myself. I owe it to the divine. I owe it to the people that feel connected to me. We all get to a place in our journey when we feel like we have outgrown the level of expansion we are living in. Okay? I think somebody's, oh, okay, good. I was hoping they're not trying to park into the camping spot next to me. We have the Three of Pentacles as well. Hi, Helma. Welcome, everyone. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. When I tell you the amount of um, abundance that you're already in, and I'm talking about just being guided to be here, right? The frequency exchange that is offered here is one of abundance, and if we're able to recognize it as abundance, then the rest of the abundance will come, the financial abundance and otherwise, right? For even in my connection, right? My ego was wrapped up for so long in being able to reach a major audience, right? Being able to get, hundreds of thousands of people to be connecting into me and to be receiving knowledge from me. But in all actuality, I was disrespecting and not honoring the ones that are truly resonating with me. I was disrespecting the abundance that was there. So therefore, I was sending a cue to the universe saying, no more abundance, please, because I can't even handle this shit. Let's pull some tea leaf cards and see what else comes up, because I am very grateful for you guys. I am very grateful for those of you guys that choose to frequency match in this way. And when I say frequency match, I'm talking about your battery is dead and you need a start. And all you need is to remember who you are. Okay? That's who I am. Ooh, sorry, I got a notification on my phone and it threw me out. Okay? We have carrot, opportunity or windfall. But also, when I see carrot, I see a dangling, right? There are people in our lives that are dangling. They're making us feel like that we are so close to getting exactly what we want from them, exactly what the fuck we want from them, in exchange for us giving our pound of flesh, right? And they're coming at us and they're attacking us because we don't give our pound of flesh. Okay? And when we ask for support and when we ask for help, oh God, here we go. Here comes the firestorm, the hailstorm, all of it. Because they're going to take every opportunity to remind you of why you are wrong, why everything you do is wrong, why you will never be right until you're them. They want you to validate their path because underneath it all, they are so uncomfortable in their life. They do not feel comfortable in their life. They do not feel comfortable in their path. They feel confused. So all they do is they keep giving pound of flesh after pound of flesh until they're fucking bones and ghosts of themselves. The inner child is completely buried. And we can give them a hand. We can reach our hand out and lift them up. But they have to take accountability for that shit. And it doesn't mean that they have to apologize or, oh, fuck that. That's for the birds, right? We don't need that. We don't need the apologies. We already get everything we need from the divine, okay? The closure is, be nice, Rafi. Okay? I've been sending them peace and hope. Yes, because it's a stickiness, right? Anything that's sticky. And hey, hey, hey. Hey. No. I know. Hi, Pat. Listen, here, Pat, too, right? Listen, Pat, you are my friend. Pat is one of my best friends in life, right? Patricia Ann, everybody say hello, okay? Patricia, you are here for a reason. Trust that. You like to say, I don't have an attention span. Believe that you're here for a fucking reason. Because tonight, it's it. I have lost my patience trying to bargain with flesh eaters. And I'm not trying to say that they don't have potential. What I'm saying is when you give your pound of flesh, all you want to do is take a bite out of someone else's. Okay? It's not about giving us an opposition or being able to point out the opposition or pointing out the negative. It's empowering to understand that there's something that we're doing right. Okay? And if you're living in a paradigm where you are giving your pound of flesh and you want your way out, here it is. Here it fucking is. Okay? Let's see what other tea leaf cards come out. And then if you're watching on YouTube, just subscribe, like, and I will, that will make you eligible if I feel called to you for a reading. Otherwise, look in my description box. Submit a donation of whatever you feel um, resonate with, and I will give you an extended reading, okay? And it'll be a guaranteed reading. But we have flowers, happiness, okay? Happiness. I'm talking about real fulfillment and happiness. Think about the kinds of people that have everything in life and they cannot maintain a level of solace or peace or happiness. And just to let you know, the sun is going down in a second and it's about to get a little dark. Okay, but that's okay because I'm still gonna be here. I'm not going nowhere. We have ladder, climbing towards success. You guys ever, you know those movies when you're like somebody's trying to climb the stairs, a horror movie, and it's like they grab the ankle and they're trying to pull it, right? I'm a Libra. Oh, that's amazing. I'm Libra. Libras, what's up? Okay, we are the balance. We are the justice. We are the ones that are able to come in and assess the frequency exchange and be able to tell when something is off, right? But I digress. I want to keep flowing with this energy because I'm feeling fired up, y'all. I was all types of wonky a second ago. My fucking car um, wheel is deflated. I was stressing out because I came to this campsite because I wanted to rest and some other stuff happened. And then I was in a place where all of that energy, the fucking flesh eaters were coming for me when I'm telling you. And I was forgetting. I literally was forgetting who I was until I spoke to Jessica. A lot of you guys know who Jessica is. And she reminded me who I be and what I'm doing here and the importance of what I'm doing here and everything that I've been able to transmute so far. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm on a journey. I left my complete life behind. I converted my car into a camper and I just hit the road. Okay, and I'm allowing nature to um, I'm allowing myself to build a new relationship with nature. I'm allowing myself to trust and have faith, take leaps of faith, to push myself out of my comfort zone and be expanded. I'm allowing myself to fucking break the paradigms that have been holding me back and have been holding my ancestors back for generations. I am doing the work that is making my ancestors, God, and the divine very proud. And they celebrate me every fucking day. And they celebrate you too. I think I'm ready to get into some individual readings, y'all. I'm ready. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's see where you are. Shh. Where do you need a helping hand? Where do you need to be reminded of who you are? No. That's right. Thank you. It is beautiful here. I'm in Indiana and I'm on a campsite right now. And my intention is to be able to stay here for at least 3 or 4 days and recharge so I can continue my journey. And you know what? I am so fucking abundant right now. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, thank you so much. Archangel Michael, please protect against distorting energies and or intentions. Sophia Dragon Tribe, keep me connected to that Christ conscious frequency. Thank you. I only wish to receive information from the heavenly realms and nowhere else. Thank you. Jaguar, I feel called to you, my love. Jaguar Bruja. I'm going to pull a card or two for you. Again, these are mini readings. Okay, so if you want something more, support. Okay, give a fair exchange, whatever you feel, whatever you can, and whatever you feel inspired to give. Let's see. Jaguar Bruja, let's see. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. Ooh, okay. There's so many different ways you can go about it, right? I'm literally going off what I'm channeling. I'm not even like worried anymore. Like I'm on a different level. My flame is hot. There are so many ways to go about it, right? You have a message to share. You have your own platform. You get lit up when you see people like me and you do this shit, right? You feel a connection, a vibe, right? But you don't realize in many ways that you're ready, right? So you're waiting for something. You feel like it's not working. You feel like it's not, but is it not working, or is it you? Because you have all these different ways and all these different ideas if you can go about it, but you have all these limitations of why you can't do it yet, right? You have a message to give, but it feels like nobody's listening. Okay, but you are not right. People are listening, and all it's taking is for you to understand that. Because also you're very lit up by the injustices you see around you. There are people in your life that you know have a higher purpose, but they're listening to people that are infested with negative thinking, right? And you feel a responsibility for everyone. You feel a responsibility to keep the peace with the people around you, with your family. You feel all of this responsibility, but and it's keeping you in this place of stuckness. You don't have to compromise. Just go ahead and let yourself fly. Make sure that you are just being authentic. And if you worry about that, just meditate beforehand. Do what you know you can do to keep you in an authentic frequency, allowing your inner child to play. Because right now you've tried a whole lot of different things, and now you're thinking, well, it must be something else. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it. That's what I'm hearing from the divine for you, okay? You have something to share. You have your own platform. You want to be a reader, you want to be a healer. There's something about what you, and it has to do with something that you want to share, a message, but you feel like it falls upon deaf ears, but it doesn't. You're not appreciating the amount of people that it does connect to, or you don't know, or you don't maybe you don't realize it because they don't share as much or they don't tell you, but you are planting seeds in those around you, and that's all you were meant to do right now. And as long as you appreciate that, then you're going to be able to bring in more, right? Let's see, Nancy. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light. What does Nancy Burke need to hear today in reference to her truth? What kind of helping hand does she need today? Thank you. Am I missing the comments here? Because I'm not seeing any new comments. Can you guys, am I still online? Rafi, please. Please, enough. Enough. You don't get tired of barking at everything and everyone? Nancy, you have this impatience thing about you right now. You want to do a couple things and then see of course, Jaguar Bruja. I'm looking out for you, my love. I'm looking out for you. Meaning, I am looking to see. I'm gonna follow me, subscribe to me, and I'm gonna subscribe back because I'm looking to see what you're doing. Nancy, there's somebody here in your life that is genuinely working, and you have this impatience, right? They're genuinely working towards something. But to be honest, and this is gonna sound off, but in some way, you are the flesh eater, and don't take this the wrong way. You are the flesh eater, right? What I mean by that is that you are in your survival frequency. Hi, Leticia. You are in your survival frequency of all types of wonk, all types of wonky ass wonky wonk. Okay, and therefore there's somebody in your life, and I'm getting it's like a son or it's somebody younger, and this is a message that came through not too long ago for somebody else, but this is interesting. It's like projecting your fear and stuff onto them. They're on the right path. Thank you, Jennifer. They are on the right path. Who is Jennifer? Jennifer Gorman. Okay. Um, you're more than on the right path. As a matter of fact, you're on the path. Right. Sorry, guys. This person is on the path, right? This person is divinely driven, right? You can tell that they have all these, but you're trying to push them because you're letting your fear, right? Take a page from this person's book because they're doing it slow and steady. You don't trust them. You don't trust their path. It's like somebody here in your life. If it's not you, it's somebody else. Um, but somebody in your life is, oh, is this her? Spirit, clarify for me, please, and thank you. Okay. No, Victoria, you can't ask a question without a donation. You can subscribe, and then you can get. Thank you, Jennifer. I'll get to you, and then you can get a general reading from whatever spirit has to offer. Okay, whatever the divine wants to share with you without limitation. Now, this is someone else. There's someone else in your life that is moving slow and steady, and they're doing what they have to do, but you cannot stop imprinting. And I'm not trying to shame you. I'm trying to show you that instead of you trying to teach them, you need to learn from them because they may not have their shit together. They may be a little bit in a weird place, but at the end of the day, they are actually doing what they need to do, and they're over here trying to help you, and you are in your ego about it, right? They're trying to offer you advice, and you're looking at them like, whatever, you are from a different generation, okay? And therefore, it's harder for your generation to understand how this paradigm has taken a chunk out of you. And now you're on a path to taking it back, but you're ignoring the divine. This is the Four of Cups energy. You don't see what is being offered. And that is important for you right now, right? I'm just a messenger. Do not shoot the messenger, okay? You may not. I'm feeling like you're feeling confused with this message, okay? But you're asking for your way forward, for your peace, for your happiness, for your security, for your tranquility. Well, here it is. Congratulations and God bless, because this is all you, my love. All right, I'm gonna let that one go. They're telling me that's it. You see, past Andy would feel the wonkiness that you feel from that, but I know it's gonna make sense to you. I don't need to explain it any further. I would have in the past, but I'm breaking paradigms and I don't have to do that anymore. I work for them, not you guys, and I don't say that with disrespect. I work for God. I work for Mother Sophia. I work for the divine, and I work for the angels. I work for any and anyone within and above the heavenly realms. And they needed me to deliver that message. It's your ego. And you know that you have a Christ consciousness way of moving. You love people, right? But there's still a part of you that's triggered. Anyway, I'm not explaining. Continue. Let's see. Let me know if you've shared this, if you're waiting for a reading, if you are waiting for a mini reading. And then I'm going to do Jennifer's donated reading. Oh, thank you, Leticia. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into Jennifer Gorman's reading. And for those of you guys that have been waiting for a reading or waiting for a reading, stick around. Okay, you're gonna receive messages through other people's readings. If it gives you resonance, you will feel it. It will usually come as chills or tingles or something physical. If you don't have clear sentience, then you will just feel a knowing that was meant to land with you. It'll feel like it digs a little deeper than other things that you watch and receive. Okay, guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. What does Jennifer need to hear within this exchange today? We are so very blessed and thankful for this opportunity to connect. What does Jennifer need to hear today? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Jennifer, they're wanting you to understand too, okay? To be honest, it's starting to come off like the divine is wanting to show us actually where we are trying to unconsciously loop other people back into the old paradigm. Okay, there's somebody in your life, um, there's a family member or somebody close to the heart, like a husband or a boyfriend. This person is lacking passion, fire, attraction. They're feeling off right now. They're trying to work through some trauma privately. Okay, this is a person within your structure. This is a person that feels like a staple in your life. This person is not their normal self. Okay, they're looking over here at the devil in the reverse. They're trying to figure out how to break free. They are trying to figure out how to heal, how to, they are in a place where they can't go forward anymore this way. Okay, um, this is validation for you in that. He is a star. Let him know this reading is for him. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I'm sorry if you want it to be for you. But the divine has its own idea right now. And the divine wants you to know and wants him to hear this. He is a fucking star. And what I mean by that, he's a star being. He is somebody sent here to do big things. The reason that he went through everything that he went through, and I can feel it's a lot, is because he was meant to transmute that and be able to show other people how to work their way through that shit too. He is a superstar in the divine's eyes, and it's now is the time where he's realizing it. Now is the time where he realizes it. You can replay this for him. I think you should. I think he struggles with how to bring love right now. I think he struggles with how to bring that to the table. He struggles with how to commune, how to get to you, right? He feels broken because he can't give you what you need, but he also understands in a humble way that he needs to learn how to give that to himself, and that's where he is right now. Right. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. It is your ego, Nancy Burke, but you're realizing it, okay? And it's the people around. There's somebody around you who you keep naysaying, and to be honest, you might even gossip about. And spirit is like, you're missing a major opportunity because this person is the person that is showing you the blueprint of how to get to where you want to go. But that was a diversion back to Jennifer. He's struggling because he doesn't feel like he knows, but he's actually humbling himself to say, I can't be what everybody else needs right now. It's finally about time that I deal with myself. It's finally about time that I get there. But he feels discouraged because he's been here so many times before. Oh, yes. Listen, I've been there too, Nancy, so don't feel like I'm naysaying you or I'm talking down to you. My nose itches when I'm on the head here. Um, it feels like he's removing himself from spaces and people that want to fight to keep him in that way. It feels like there were people that he was relating to in a very toxic way, and he's pulling away from them. And in that, he's actually realizing what he was taking on that wasn't his. He's realizing that a lot of what he thought he was carrying was part his and part other people, so the load doesn't need to be as heavy. Okay, and this is for Jennifer still, Jennifer's husband. And he's becoming stronger and stronger about frequency matching to you. You guys, the way you talk to each other, your language, your frequency, with each other, the way you talk to each other, the way you understand things, the way you relate to the world, it is all changing. It is all changing. It's all changing for the better. Okay. And for those of you guys watching, this is a donated reading. Okay, so it's going to be a little more extended. Right now he's dealing with the places in his mind where his divinity is stepped on by his ego, by his thoughts, right? Where his mind steps on the toes of his divinity. You are both going through a transformation so that you could be the divine counterparts to each other. And you guys are like forcing it to each other. Listen, my friend Jessica, and I talk about Jessica all the time. You guys are probably tired of hearing about her, but I don't care. She and I'm a gay man, you guys know this, but she is my divine counterpart, I believe, right? She and I frequency match. We hold the space for each other. Honestly, we would not have been able to get as far as we could and feel as powerful as we are if we didn't have each other. And that's what we go out and try to offer to all of you, to anybody who's willing to hear, to anybody who's willing to frequency match, right? And you and your husband have the same thing. You have this opportunity to be each other's divine rocks in this life. And that will bring you blessings beyond your wildest dreams if you're willing to be brave enough to take the leaps of faith when the divine is offering it. And right now, your leap of faith is trusting that he's not going to abandon you like other people have in your life in the past, because he's going off and going through his own process, because he's not there. He's not all the way there right now. I want to pull some postcards from Spirit. No, not postcards from Spirit, tea leaf cards. I can feel that, Jennifer. I can feel that. Stepping into a new experience. Time to get out of a situation. Yeah, I feel like you guys are being led because those that you guys have been calling family at this point, you guys are needing to stand strong on your own. There's this codependency that you both have with family, and it's not necessarily unwarranted because this family is valuable connections that you share with people around you, with people you love, right? But it's time for a change. And it feels like the divine is setting up, there's a plan in motion to get you guys out. Strong emotion, passion, okay? There's a plan to get you guys out. And it has to do, and I'm feeling like somebody's getting like a job or an opportunity or something that brings you guys away. I don't feel like you're so close right now. I feel like if you guys are not even geologically close to family and friends and people that you've made connections to now, it's like an online thing. It's like a phone call thing. It's like a chord kind of thing. We have star, guaranteed success, but it's already written in the stars. You guys can't fight this progression. Your souls and your higher selves are strong. And there's a lot of work and healing that you guys are going to be doing together. And once he stands in his truth and he starts to learn who he is and you continue to do your healing, you guys are going to come together and make some magic. And I'm talking about things that are going to make big impacts in the world. Okay? Look at how your kids are impacted by you. I'm hearing this from Spirit. Yeah, right. And he needs to, he understands this too. He needs to separate from friends. He needs to separate from them. He understands this already, but they're representative of a paradigm that he has outgrown, right? And he keeps wanting to stay by them because they keep triggering his "you think you're better than me" frequency. Anyway, I digress. Thank you. Okay? Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your resonance and frequency matching with me tonight. God bless you. Let's see. Leticia. Leticia, where did you donate, honey? Where did you donate, Leticia? For those of you guys watching, I'm just getting through some donated readings, and then I'll get into some free messages, okay? My darling, I live for this. Thank you. And I receive your thanks. Your gratitude is not unnoticed. It's received. Guides, angels, ancestors. Leticia, do you have a particular question? I should have asked you that. Okay. Do you have a particular question? Here, give me a second. I'm going to check. Hi, Jen. Jen, how are you feeling? You feeling better? Are you feeling better? Leticia, there's something that you did. Um, it's like You did something and you balanced the scales and you don't even realize it. It's like the forgiveness. Oh, I'm not even pulling any cards and they're just throwing. There's like these channelings that are coming through for you. You gave someone forgiveness who everyone else was hell sent on not forgiving. Okay. Um, hell sent. Hell sent. Oh my God, how did that come out of me? Hell sent. Interesting. Um, there was, sometimes people are sent into our lives to be dark angels. And what I mean by this is that they're meant to help us come into our empowerment by being oppositional characters in our story, right? So there's somebody in your life who was this, right? And this doesn't necessarily need to be family. This could even be like soul family, but this is somebody who may have done you wrong, may have done people that you love wrong, but there's something about you, even if you didn't do anything directly to them, but there's an energy you're holding, a transmutation that you're doing. That is offering this person peace. Like maybe you even send someone love instead of holding resentment towards them. There's something that you did here that is opening the doors of abundance. You're moving energy. You're being rewarded for something. And I'm not talking about the divine being like, good girl, here's a cookie. I'm talking about, Jen, you came in at just the right time. Listen, my nose is itching. I know I'm on it. I don't have to doubt it. My nose is itching. Of course. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles is coming in to let you know that there's an ancestral blessing that's coming in because you made it possible. You cleared the way for this shit to happen. Congratulations, Leticia. Leticia? Leticia, I'm going to keep saying it the way I feel drawn to because it feels beautiful. Leticia. You're trying to figure it out. Spirit is talking to me. Cuz right now you're struggling. You're confused because you got somebody here coming in trying to make amends, and you don't know if there's a whole other situation going on here too. Okay, oh nope, this is you going to that person. Okay, you understand that this person is hurting. This feels like it's like you're having compassion for somebody who normal people wouldn't be able to have compassion for, and you're giving them something that the divine is saying is opening something up. What is it opening up, Spirit? You feel a sense of compassion for someone. Stacy. Uh-huh. Is this an ex? Is this a partner? A sibling? You gave a helping hand to someone. You gave a helping hand to someone here, and I don't think you remember it, but you did something here, and you don't even realize, okay, this is how wild the butterfly effect of shit goes, okay? You don't even realize. I really appreciate you showering me with compliments and love, Stacy. It's received, okay? Um, you don't realize who this person is, but it could be like this is somebody on the street, right? Somebody needed some food. Somebody needed something. Somebody needed something from you. They needed something, right? And you showed up with compassion, even if it was just advice, even if it was just a loving ear to hear and to be there to hold space for them. You did something for them that is like it undid. So say if like their family bloodline and you have history and you don't even know it, and what you did just freed all of your ancestral bloodline from that karmic agreement. You undid something here. Does that make sense? It's wild. And it feels like this person, yeah, it's like you guys have your bloodlines are connected. It's soul ties, right? And it's like you were over here and you were listening to spirit on your shoulder, the ancestors on your shoulder, because you were in a good place. You don't even realize it. This is somebody that has deep connections to your family line. And it's okay, you don't need to know who it is. All you need to know is you did it, Leticia. And I'm hearing in the last, like, I feel like it was in the last 24 hours. I just saw like a comment on Facebook. It could even be like a comment or something like that, right? And now, um, now you're able to start the journey of putting to bed, to death, right? Allowing the death process to occur of you not being seen for who you are. Oh my God, Jen, is this reading yours? Is this reading yours right now? Leticia, let me know if you really resonate with this right now. Because she could just be resonating. Jen could just be resonating with it too. But Spirit could have just diverted my reading to her, and I'm gonna have to do yours now. Which not have to. I'm gonna be blessed to do yours now. Leticia, are you here? Are you here, my love? Am I talking to myself when referring to you? I honestly, I'm gonna give myself grace because I've been trying not to grab a cigarette, but I need a cigarette right now. So forgive me, guys. Ugh. I don't know why I need them when I'm doing readings. It's probably because my ancestors, a lot of them used to smoke cigarettes. Right. What'd you just say? Okay, Leticia. I honestly think that Spirit knew that Jen was gonna come in here, and they wanted me to give her this message. So your message hasn't even begun yet. So I apologize for that. Let me finish this message out because clearly Spirit needs to get it out. And then I'm gonna set the intention to get the message that you needed. Why are you sorry? Oh, Jennifer, it's okay. Mm-mm. The Jennifers need to stop saying sorry. Okay, I had this conversation this morning. No apologies here. Unless you fucking stole my liver or ran over my dog, which I'll run over you right back, right? Um, and I'll take your liver right from you. Hi, Mumsy. Don't apologize. No apologies. You unlock something. You've been trying to figure out what the fuck your block has been, what has been holding you back, Jen, for so long. Now you did it. You know you did it. 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 Now you can give birth. Now you can give birth. Everything that's been happening to you, the COVID, all of this shit. Think about it. It's all lined up. They want you to write this shit out because they want you to understand what it is that you have done. Because you have been dealing with the weight of a lot of things that were yours to inherit. I want to hear about this, Jen. Me and you have to have a conversation, and you need to stop being nervous to talk to me. For so long, you've been rejecting it. For so long, you've been making a story as to why that direction isn't the right direction until finally you submitted to it. You were put on your ass and you had to deal with it. Yeah? Yeah? And now, boom. Family squabbles are over. And I'm talking about please pause for the little gremlin to stop. I should have named this fucking dog Gremlin. Not this fucking dog. Let me be respectful because I love him to pieces. I should have named Raphael Gremlin. In fact, I might change his name. His name right now is Raphael Yoda because of his Yoda ears. Anyway, I digress. Leticia, please be patient. I could feel you irritated right now. Please be patient, okay? There was something that you were heading towards, and they want you to look back at your family records because there's something about early deaths. There's something that you like broke. broke a curse of. There's something you broke a curse of. What exactly did he start barking? What exactly did I say when he started barking? Remind me. Remind me so I can wrap this message up. I lost my flow. He trains me to keep in my flow. Yes. Yes. There, you broke a chain. You broke some kind of um poverty spell. No, don't. It's okay. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to pull a couple postcards from spirits from you, and then I'm going to go towards Leticia's reading. If anybody else wants a donated reading, I'm on fire tonight. I'm feeling spirit hardcore, not like I don't every other day. We're not going to make excuses for this, okay? I understand that it connects me sometimes, and I feel the urge a lot more when I'm doing readings, but this has got to go too. If I'm going to be smoking cigarettes, it's going to be natural tobacco that I grow myself, because that's how the ancestors did it. We don't need to rewrite the wheel or remake the wheel. I can't speak. You know what I'm trying to say. A meeting with the stranger could be important, okay? This is between your family and another bloodline. We have discord amongst friends or family. I mean, come on, Jen. Come on. And we have hidden secrets can harm you. But this was the what you broke yourself out of it. Hi, Bianca. Welcome to the live tonight, darling. Okay. We have something about January. Solid foundation, success with effort. We have plenty of material things. The wheel. Spirit is being funny. I just said you don't need to remake the wheel. Okay? All right. God bless you, Jen. I'm glad that message came out for you. If it needed to come out, I was glad it came through me. God bless you, Jen. Do your thing. I get it. All right, let's see. Leticia, I feel like this deck is calling you. Leticia, now it is your turn, okay? Now it is officially your turn, guides, angels, ancestors. That was funny what you did there. Thank you. But make sure that this message is specifically for Leticia. What does Leticia need to hear today? Okay? Don't apologize anymore, Jen. It's okay. The divine doesn't want us to apologize. We are flowing with them right now. Okay, we're flowing with the heavenly realms. That's how I roll. I don't just get my information from the ethers. I may have at some point, but my connection to the heavenly realm is way too strong, and that is what is most important at this time. Okay, there's too much chaos to trust anything else. Leticia, I feel like you're being frowned upon for some kind of action that you took. Huh. Okay. You like me have taken some kind of risk. I'm trying to figure out what that risk is. I literally heard someone say, "Put out that damn cigarette." Right, but there's something that you did here, but it was meant to... Please, 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 please. I understand that you're feeling down on yourself, but what it did to you was it put you in a place of rest, mental rest. It caused you to take a step back, to take a step away from whatever was distracting you at the time, and it was giving you clearance to see something that was coming through. Okay, it gave birth to some kind of new passion or some kind of new drive here, and you got a message come through. here. It feels like that somebody else was chosen over you. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I need some water. It feels like somebody else was chosen over you. There's a karmic process that you unconsciously stepped into. Let me explain this. When you didn't respect one of your closest friends, they want you to reflect over the relationship because there's a lot that you're not seeing. You're allowing yourself to be plagued by doubt. You're allowing yourself to be plagued by guilt when in reality, it was like an unconscious. He's barking at the dogs walking by because people are walking by. There's a road there. Um, there's like there's this unconscious way that you moved at this time and you don't even realize that your higher self, your soul spirit was moving you to do certain things because it was going to reveal to you. Okay, you know when they say somebody's true colors will show, that's what this is. Okay, and how many times in your life have you made a mistake, right, and then you got the backlash for it? But in reality, it was like you look back on that situation and you're like, yeah, well, like if I look at the past, like things were like not really balanced, right? That's what this situation is feeling like. I'm not trying to to inflame your ego. Your ego is actually quite weak right now. It feels like you don't know who you are. You're feeling a little bit of a struggle. Not that you don't know who you are. I correct myself. That's not correct. It feels like you're not sure of where you are in relationship to everything else, in relationship to the world around you. It feels like you can't find satisfaction in the world around you. It feels like you're a little bit stuck. It feels like you got some downloads and some messages. It's like you're seeing how somebody is rolling here. You're understanding something here. The truth is revealing itself, and it's putting you in a place where you're about to have an epiphany. Okay, it's putting you in a place where nothing is giving you satisfaction. It's like spirit and the universe is ripping away all of these things that were false or that were not false but unbalanced, things that were causing you to basically ground in a false identity of yourself because somebody else's ego is feeding in this false identity of you or other people. So they removed you from that situation. And now all you have is yourself. Hi, Wandy. It feels like somebody here is like another female, like another practitioner, another spiritual person is bringing you something here. And it's not me. It's someone else. It's like somebody here is realizing that um, there's some kind of ultimatum that you're offered. There's some kind of communication that invites you back in, but it's actually causing you to question further the validity of the balance of this relationship and what is being expected. If that makes sense, it's like this person expects a friendship from you, but they expect it in this way. And it's like, you're like, now that I've had this time, I don't know if I resonate with that anymore. That's not me anymore. I just can't. I don't feel like this person is out of your life forever. I feel like this is a period of growth for you, and it's forcing growth in them too. It's both ways, honey bunny. It's not just you, it's her too. Ooh. Hmm. They want you to meditate, to pray. They want you to, yeah. You're a lot in anxiety and worry right now. They just want you to meditate because you need to separate from your thoughts because your thoughts right now are trying to make you the villain, and you are not the villain in your own story. That's not how this works. I don't care what you did. To be honest, in the divine's eyes, and I work for the divine, nobody is beyond redemption. Nobody. Of course, the path is going to be a lot more treacherous and long for those that have really, really pushed that line and done some crazy shit. But that's not you anyway. Right, Leticia. But they need you to remove yourself, continue removing yourself. They don't need anything. They're guiding already you to remove yourself from distractions so that you can get deeper to the truth of who you are. Because you've been living under an identity that is so far removed from the truth of who you are because of your trauma, because of what you've been through. You're starting a journey right now that is going to take you places you cannot imagine. A lot of you guys share the same truth, and a lot of you guys struggle to receive it, especially because you hear it from me to everybody else. But that's because that's the reason you're guided to me. That's the reason that I was put in your life. If you knew me before I even became a reader, that's the reason why. Meditation, prayer, right? You're not going to get some relief, okay? If you're a drinker, if you're a smoker of weed, if you're like, I would recommend that you don't lean into anything to numb the pain. I would suggest that you allow yourself to be submerged in it, and so that you can allow it to transform you the way it was meant to. Okay, we have problems to be resolved, okay, and it's problems within you, right? And I'm seeing like a mathematical problem. It's like, look at your life, take stock again, go back, add it up. The math isn't right. Somewhere along you're wrong with the math. And we have beware of great pride and may. Okay. Um, I definitely think you were wrong. I definitely think you were wrong, but it was meant to happen. And I hear, look, disappointment in a friend or lover. You can't make this shit up. Disappointment in a friend or lover. God bless you, love. I'm glad I could be the one to deliver that message for you. Trust. Here's the thing, right? The divine can use me to deliver messages for you guys to remind you of who you are and to connect you back into your highest truth, right? But there's a level of action that needs to be taken afterwards on your end, whether it be for you to journal and write about the experience of the reading afterwards and to reflect on it, to read back on it. A lot of you guys let it kind of fade, right? Not really. It plants a seed, right? And it builds, but you can give it more fire. You can give it more momentum. You can do more with it. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? Because I'm not seeing any more comments. Do I have to refresh this page? I think I have to refresh the page. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Yes, yes, we are here. Okay, awesome. Good. I'm glad. Okay. All right. With that being said, I'm going to move on. And thank you for your donation, Leticia. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for frequency matching to me tonight, with me tonight. Okay. Now, moving on. Who else is here? Who else has shared? Who else is feeling the need to feel? Who needs a lifting hand right now? Who needs a hand? Who needs a lift? Who needs some support, some divine words, some strength? Who is in the need of that right now? I'm ready to provide. I'm ready to be a channel. Let's go. Hi, Stephanie. Are you new? I don't recognize your photo or your name. I'm sorry if you're not. My memory, my energy precedes my memory right now. Okay, Helma. Helma Gregor. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light. I will, Jen. I will. Welcome, Stephanie. Share this. Let's see Helma. Helma, I hope you shared this because that's what makes it this a fair energy exchange. If you didn't share, the energy's going to be wonky. Okay, the divine understands. Of course, the divine understands. The divine withholds and holds up the law of equal exchange or of exchange, right? For everyone here. And it's not just because I just want more people. It's because I want to be able to flow. You got to be a part of the flow. If you want to be a part of the flow, you have to make this accessible to other people that you're connected to. Okay? For anybody else who the divine is knowing needs a message, be a part of that process. And for that, you will be rewarded. For that, you will be given. Do your thing, Jen. I'm not going to be busy. I have a few minutes after this for sure. Okay, Stephanie. Let's see. And if anybody else wants a donated reading, just donate to the information in the pinned comment or the description box of this video. Whatever you feel guided to donate is fine. Okay? It's more than fine. Whatever you feel right about. Let's see. Helma. Guides, angels, ancestors. Thank you so much. What does Helma need to hear today? Thank you. We're so very blessed and thankful to connect. Helma, these messages are okay. Helma, you're struggling to move forward with something here. You feel like something's not coming in. It's your expectations, okay? I feel like you are panicking. You're in like a panic state because you feel like something's supposed to come in and you don't know why it's not. You're struggling to understand it, okay? Be nice, buddy. Be nice. There's something you can't get off the ground here. You're not seeing something. You're not seeing something come in, and therefore you're rushing in to something, or you're rushing towards someone. You're feeling like this intensity, but in reality, the intensity is not meant to pull you towards someone else. It's supposed to pull you inwards. It's supposed to be something that you finally break free of, because this is not the first time that you felt this. Okay, but you got some harsh information from someone. You got some harsh messages back from someone about this. That's your message. Spirit is saying, it's not about them. It's not about you wanting to get it the way you want it. It's about you giving it time. It's about you trusting. It's about you going with the process rather than trying to control, right? It's this control thing that you have where you don't feel safe unless it occurs the way you want it to occur. And that's where your block is right now. Okay. But let's see. Stephanie. Feel free to talk, you guys. If you resonate with this, if you have something to say, don't hold back. Share. I want to hear from you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. I want this to be a conversation as well. But whatever it is, I'm grateful for it and I'm blessed for it. You're so welcome, Helma. You got this, love. I like your name. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you. What does Stephanie need to hear today? Please connect into her guides, angels, and ancestors and allow them to dictate the messages that they're the ones walking with her and they deserve to be heard. Thank you. You have to go to our test. Just like Bridgewood. Yeah. I wish you guys were all here. This is why I can't wait for when I start a retreat or something and we can all gather in nature and just connect and connect heart to heart and be real with each other and be authentic and just hold that space for each other. Guys, angels, ancestors, thank you. Oh, Stephanie, is it possible by any stretch of the imagination that you are pregnant? Yeah. Do you need a hammer?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I do. Give me a second, guys.
I keep forgetting to buy one.
No, it's fine. I literally set up half mine till I realized I had it.
Thank you so much. Sorry, you're on the phone.
Stop it. No, okay, you're not pregnant. That's good. There's something about you dealing with the situation. We have the 10 of Pentacles here. I mean the 10 of Cups, and I'm seeing like new life, right? We also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, which is somebody who comes back after leaving, right? And this feels like justice. This feels like the wheels have turned. We're lucky again. But this person comes with baggage. This person comes with a lot of other people that have opinions. So this could be a relationship. I definitely feel like there is, I mean, I don't know, like you're going to think I'm crazy. You may see no possibility of this being possible, but um, I do see a baby. I do see a child. So there's a child involved here somehow. Okay. Um, and this is like taking someone in or like connecting with someone, and it's like is this person a friend spirit? This feels like a relationship type thing, or this is somebody who left and is coming back, but they're not coming back for the right reasons, and they're coming back because, and you're realizing that they're controlling. You're realizing that they have daddy issues, they have family issues, they have all of this. You know what I mean? And it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they're coming to you because you're in this yummy energy right now. You're in this energy of expansion, right? And they want to feel better, right? But they don't know how to do it, so they're trying to do it by you actually. So that's what I'm getting here. And there's something about the hammer thing that is connected to this. It's like you're realizing, oh wait, this is not really for me. This might have already happened, and spirit is giving you credit for it. Um, yeah, there's some kind of lies and deceit here that you were able to see through, but you're doing something about it. You're making a move. The magician is about, taking all of your tools and your tricks and all of to basically maneuver yourself out of a situation that is undesirable. At least in this reading. Yeah, Stephanie. Okay. I see that there's somebody that comes around the corner after this. There's somebody that's coming through because you were able to see through this, because this is a cycle that you've been through so many times, and this feels like somebody who is connected to like this old cycle of you're breaking the cycle. It's like you were connecting. You don't even realize that the love energy that you hold, and we talk about this a lot. The homemaker. Let me move this candle here so that you can see my face. The homemaker versus the breadwinner frequency, right? The breadwinners think that they have all the cards because they make all the money or because whatever. To be honest, I feel like you're both, but they just don't respect you and understand the amount of emotional comfort and home that you offer, the feeling of home and comfort that you offer, and they don't give that light, but they come and they take it all day, right? So it's like he's coming for that, and all these people in your life that have come for that but try to make you wrong. It's like these controlling frequencies that try to make you something else, and they try to adjust you, they try to gaslight you and make you like you're wrong. You know what I mean? And now it's like you are finally breaking that because you're doing something differently, and now you're bringing in somebody who's stable, right? You're talking about the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody who is moved by their emotional trauma, right? They're moved to you because they need some shit from you, right? Because they're going through it and they don't know how to deal, right? But now you're being moved, you're being driven to move differently, right? And because of that, exactly. Because of that, now you're going from a knight to the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is slow and moving. This person will want to date you for a while. They'll want to get to know you. They'll want it, whatever. This person is the person that you've been desiring, right? And now you've made room for it. And Spirit wants you to believe it because they're going to test you. There's people that are going to be coming in and trying, and you're going to feel the difference. If it feels anything like what it felt like before, of course. Rafi, why can't you just be chill with everybody? Hi from Ohio. I was just in Ohio and I love Ohio, Cassie. So welcome. I'm I'm feeling complete. Unless anybody feels like they want a reading and they want to donate, I'm not doing any more messages. Okay. I think I'll end it actually because I think I'm already abundant. I think this was already a success. I am so gracious to those of you guys that showed up. If anybody really wants a reading, you can. Like if anybody's really needing a helping hand, I feel like I have one more left in me. I have one more left in me. Okay, Cassie. Cassie, you came in for a reading. It's a lifting hand message, right? What I do with my readings is I remind you who you are. I remind you of who you be, right? I'm connected into the heavenly realms. That's where I receive my information. So if you are lost, if you're confused in life, you're confused as to what your path is, that's what I'm here for. Okay, and all you have to do is share in an energy exchange for a reading, right? Everything is an exchange. And you make it possible for other people to find me. Maybe in the future they might need a reading from me, or they might need a message from me, or they might need to be here while they're listening to somebody else's message because it's for them too. The same way you turn on the radio and there's a song that hits you right in the gut, right? That's the kind of messenger I am. I work for the divine and the divine alone. But let's see, Cassie. Ooh, we got death. We got death in the upright position. Okay. God bless you, Stephanie. God bless you. Okay. So, this is going to come out differently than all the readings I've done tonight. Okay. It has to come out in questions. They're telling me that you need questions. Hi, Stephanie. You guys are catching me at the tail end of this. Okay. It's getting dark now, so you're not really able to see me. Right. Um, so it has to be as questions. So stick with me. And this is for Cassie. So Cassie. Rafi, please. Rafi, stop. Please. Chill. I'm almost done. And we can go for another walk. And you can bark at whoever you want. Okay. Shh. I know. Crazy. How dare they have the nerve to be in the same space as we? So the questions are, is it possible that what has come to an end, your ability to create, your ability to bring in money, your lucky streak, right? Could it be possible that your lucky streak has ended for a reason because it wasn't serving you? Is it possible that what you were able to bring in and do before are you're unable to do now? Is it possible that the climate has changed? Is it possible? Thank you, Ashley, but my phone is dying anyway, so I have to go soon. Is it possible that the climate has changed? Is it possible that things are just different now than they were before, that you can't keep going the way that you were? Something has fallen apart in your life, okay? And now you feel um, left out, right? It's like where you were the center, now you are at the outskirts. I don't know how to explain. Um, you're at the outskirts now. Bye. I see you, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you before. God bless you. But now you have a new lease, right? Now you're a student. You're starting something new. Now what you're starting is something that you are not proficient in. It's not something new to you. It's not something that you're used to. So therefore, you're starting from the ground up, but that's a good thing because your lucky streak is going to come again. But the paradigm you were living in is not serving you anymore. And it's okay. Continue down this path. Trust. Because right now you're freaking out wondering why things are so difficult for you. And it's because you've started a new chapter, my love. And with that, it's going to take a whole new set of things for you to work through and uncover and understand. All right. God bless you guys. If you haven't followed me already, make sure you follow me. And I leave you in your light of the divine creator. If you're interested in a private session, that information is also in the description box and the information box. If you're feeling generous and you feel inspired to donate, that information is also in the description box and the pinned comment. And again, I leave you guys in your light of the divine creator. Good night.